Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 2. As the Roswell Coyotes are taking on the Alamogordo Tigers. Art Sandwell, Kelly McDonald, broadcasting live from our yard at Roswell High School. I like that.
Our yard.
Yeah. And the Coyotes currently, well, let's let you go ahead and talk about the lineup here in just a moment, Coach. It's 0-2 right now. I know Palomino is the starting pitcher in this ball game.
Right, Jacob Palomino started off 0-2, but then he gives up the line drive single over the head of the shortstop. And Toscano gets it in, but Mr. Cade Kiss, who's had a great game. First game.
Sure has.
Starts right back where he left off. Palomino is the starting pitcher, and they're going to try to bunt him over. Good bunt.
That's good. Great job by Eli Lynn. Calls the pitcher off. Palomino just says, hey, it's my ball. We're going to call it inside, one inside. He delivers to his brother, Noah Lynn, for the first out. So the sacrifice bunt is good. Moving over Kiss, but the Coyotes will have one out.
Outfield for the Coyotes can be Manny Anchondo in left, A.B. Toscano in center, and Luke Bogle in right. The first pitch is down in the dirt. Infield is going to be Isaac Loy at third, Jack McDonald at short, Bino Sanchez at second base, and Noah Lynn at first. The catcher is Eli Lynn.
Had the first ball to Collazo. Here is Palomino from the stretch, taking a look at second baseman. And there's going to be a strike out or half for strike number one.
Yeah, just second appearance for Jacob Palomino, his first start. And again, he was an all-district pitcher last year. Coming in late from basketball then too. Bender just misses.
Yeah, it does a really good job. I mean, it's been, what, a week and a half maybe?
Yeah.
Or so. I mean, he hasn't even got into baseball shape yet or anything like that. So 2 balls and a strike with 1 out to Collazo. There is the pitch from the stretch, and that's going to be another called strike.
Yeah, Collazo tried to call time there late, but wasn't granted, and pitch in there for a strike 2.
Kind of saw that this last weekend as well, hadn't
A little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and an out, and there's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled off to the backstop.
Yeah, just catches a piece to stay alive up there.
Had to get the sweater on, get the cap back on. Look like a little bit of a baseball player again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. You have a runner at second base with Kiss. Sanchez holding Kiss on. Let's see if he goes back to his regular position, and he does. That's going to be ball upstairs. It's going to be the 10th pitch.
That was.
Okay. 10th pitch for Palomino. And take a look at second base, and he delivers, and with that swing and a miss for out number 1.
Yeah, it's a big strikeout there to their best hitter so far in this season anyway. And a runner in scoring position now.
Out number 2, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, he can get DeLanda at the plate or elsewhere and get out of the inning.
Yeah, DeLanda with a big 2-run blast in the 7th inning to help the Alamogordo Tigers defeat the Roswell Coyotes 8-5 in game 1. And that one is going back to left field, but Anchondo almost loses it.
I think he did lose it and then picked it up again. That was...
Well, that's out number 3 for the Roswell Coyotes. Dodged the bullet there, Coach.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Anchondo had the ball, then he didn't, and then he picked it up last second to record the final out. So, Alamogordo, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 12 pitches, 1 left on base. Roswell top the order coming up to bottom of the first, 0-0. Game 2, Roswell and Alamogordo, KSVPTV.com.
Artesia General Hospital's family practice providers support the healthcare needs of every member in your family, no matter their age. With locations in Artesia and Carlsbad, our compassionate experts offer a full range of primary services and can help manage chronic conditions, treat illness and injury, and coordinate specialty care. Whether you need a medical provider for your entire family or are getting on track with your annual checkup, we're here for you. Reach out today at artesiageneral.com/family. Are you or a loved one having a hard time getting to your medical appointments? At Artesia General Hospital, we believe that transportation should never be a barrier to good health. That's why we're excited to announce our new non-emergency medical transportation services. Each of our vans is wheelchair accessible, and our friendly certified drivers go the extra mile by meeting you at your doorstep and ensuring a comfortable ride to your Artesia General Hospital services. Rides are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your ride today by visiting artesiageneral.com/transportation or calling 575-736-8211.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Coyote Baseball. We're here in the bottom half of the first inning. Up to bat is Isaac Loya, Jack McDonald, and Eli Lynn. Coach, what are your thoughts, man? First game was... Thought the Roswell Coyotes were going to have that in the second, ended up losing, scoring 6 runs in the 7th, losing the first one 8-5, and then, of course, we're here in the bottom half of the first inning here, but Alamogordo can hit the ball the first 6 innings. Kind of a lot of donuts there until top of the 7th.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even have many hits up until that point, and then they just exploded and allowed the Coyotes to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory, as they say.
All right, the pitcher for the Alamogordo Tigers, number 8, Wall, be facing Isaac Loya here. In this bottom half of the first inning, the first pitch is going to be down for ball number 1. And make it ball 2.
Yeah, that's already a good leadoff at bat right here. Being patient up there, seeing some pitches.
Ball 3. 3 consecutive balls for the Alamogordo Tigers and the starting pitcher, Wall.
Yeah, we'll get numbers, pitching numbers on Wall here momentarily.
Keelan Wall is the pitcher. There's the pitch, and 4 straight balls. Keelan Wall, the junior.
Yeah, he's made 2 appearances, 2 starts, and 2 victories this year. 2 complete games and 2 shutouts. So he's kind of their guy. But he starts off a little shaky here. Called strike to McDonald.
Okay, called strike for strike 1. Once again, the pitcher is Wall for the Alamogordo Tigers. He's going to attempt to pick off. Number 17 is Collazo, the first baseman.
That was close.
It was close.
Isaac had a generous lead over there. We'll see if he does it again or if he adjusts a little.
Well, Isaac Loya with a lot of speed.
Oh, called strike 2.
Very impressed. Very impressed with Wall. Sorry, Coach, I didn't mean to cut you off. Very impressed with Wall. It seems like he has a lot of velocity and pretty good speed up to this point.
Yeah, he's. I think must be the ace.
A shot by Jack McDonald.
Yeah, good play by the second baseman to snag that and get the fielder's choice. On the ground ball up the middle. Tupper diving. Getting it to Crawford. No, not really a chance at first, but Loy out at second for out number 1. That'll bring Eli Lynn to the plate.
Yeah, Eli Lynn, let's see if he has a good game. Not that he didn't have a good game last game. Real strong kid in Eli Lynn. Thought he did a really good job catching. in game number 1.
Yeah, it usually does.
There's the pitch and the delivery, and that one's going to be in the dirt for ball number 1.
Yeah, and Delanda, good job keeping that one in front of him. And Wall, good job keeping Jack close over here. Otherwise, he might try to take off on that ball in the dirt.
Right, there's the next pitch, and that's going to be strike on the outer half. The umpire behind the plate is Levi Hobson, and the field official, the umpire there, is going to be Kenny Bensinger. And, ooh, a little late swing on that. It's going to be foul ball.
I think he was maybe trying to pull that one back. Never did get around. But it will be strike 2.
Yeah, strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. The hitter is Eli Lynn. The pitch is coming, and there is ground ball for a base hit for Eli Lynn. Good hit by Eli Lynn in between the 5-6 hole.
Yeah, perfect spot, just out of the reach of the third baseman. Not hit super hard, but just right where it needed to be. Courtesy runner for Eli Lynn will be number 00, Julian Amador. Forgot his name momentarily.
Oh, yep. So there it is. It's going to be the courtesy, as you mentioned.
So now Noah Lynn with a chance.
Well, I was going to see if Jack McDonald's going to steal there, and he doesn't.
Called strike to Noah. Yeah, I would think Wall will be a little tough to steal third on. And they are holding him with the shortstop, which might help Noah out.
Yeah, I think, as you mentioned, the pitcher Wall, he has pretty decent speed. That's going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Nothing in 2 with 1 out. Runners at first and second base. Amador, the courtesy runner, at first. McDonald at second.
Yeah,
and
a decent move, too. You know, he
Yep.
almost got Isaac. Came kind of close with Jack, too.
And there's going to be ooh, good top hand by the shortstop, number 2 Crawford. That's what they say, use that top hand, and he utilizes on that fielder's choice, 6-4 for the second out.
Yeah, nice job there by Crawford. As Amador is out at second. McDonald at third, Lynn to first, no throw over there. And it will bring up Bino Sanchez.
Yeah, it's going to be up and looks like up and in on Silvino Sanchez. You know, the Coyotes in game 1 really got off to a great start. Held the Alamogordo Tigers. They were up actually 5-1 going into 5-1, 5-2, something like that.
5-1.
Oh, there's a rocket. And Silvino Sanchez will get a single and an RBI for Sanchez, bringing in McDonald.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting by Bino there. And now we're going to see Rico Lujan. We did not see him in game 1, having to sit out a game for a infraction in the previous game.
That's correct.
So this will be the first action for the usual DH, Rico Lujan.
Wall, once again, the pitcher as he delivers. And there's going to be a smash for Rico Lujan. And now that's a heck of a throw by Byers all the way to the dish for Delanda to have. I'm going to tell you what, that was a smash right there by Lujan.
It was, but how about, I'll tell you what, Kiss and Byers. They got some arms out there, huh?
Yeah.
Haven't really seen Knowles and Wright have to show off his arm, but man. Wright's going to bring up Luke Bogle.
Yeah, Lujan actually Was not even in the dugout. He was actually off to the side, had nothing to do with the game at all. So
just as he should have.
Paid his consequences and gets a big hit here in the bottom half of the first inning. Ooh. So looks like Mr. Hobson, the umpire, kind of likes him a little higher than most. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike to the hitter, Luke Bogle.
Bogle, who had a home run in the Southwest Classic or Invitational. I'm not sure which it is, but this would be a good time for a home run too with all the ducks on.
Oh, look at that right
and
there, Luke
right
Bogle.
on cue, but it's foul.
And actually, that's out of the park, but in foul territory. So,
woo, just a tad early. Otherwise, that is a slammy.
The grand salami, as they say. Yeah, Keelan Wall, the pitcher, the junior pitcher, facing Luke Bogle. I don't think he's going to throw that again to Luke. Wow, that's a smash again.
Yeah, got all of it. Just a tad early.
And that bat needs to come down. You and I have seen that a lot of times where the head goes down first, the bat stays up, and then you end up getting some kind of activity out of that, either a bunt, sacrifice bunt, an out, pop up, you name it. And that's gonna
score the run on the wild pitch. Bogle's running, but that was ball 3, wasn't it?
That was ball 3. Well, evidently, it wasn't.
Okay.
So there was what was the reason for the
why the play at home?
Why the play at home? So I think the Coyotes dodged a bullet on that one because that was ball 3. So we'll call it ball 4 then, and then so the run will score for the Roswell Coyotes, and Bogle draws base on balls.
So just like in game 1, the Coyotes get out to a 2-0 lead in the first inning. As Onchando fouls off second pitch for a 1-1 count. We both had it, right? I guess we missed it. I guess but why the play at the plate? But you know what? He didn't slide, and probably should have. Maybe we missed it.
Well.
Oh, wear it, son.
Very possible. I don't think so, but very possible.
You know, in these situations where I always think I'm right on these, almost never am when I go back and look on the film.
Okay.
So
well.
we probably just missed a pitch.
Okay.
Nice pitch there. So good start by the Coyotes here, no matter what happens here with the bases loaded. Got 2 across, and they got Wall up to 28, and now 29 pitches. So
that's going to be upstairs for another ball. The hitter is Onchando.
All right, full count. So runners will be going as soon as the pitcher commits, and with no one holding the runners, they can pretty much just take off.
And there they go, and that's going to be an HP. That's where you get out of the way.
Yeah,
I mean,
no need to wear ball 4, but we'll get another one across, and a dangerous hitter in Jacob Palomino to the plate. And what I didn't like there, the runner on third, he took off, but he hesitated. You know, it's 2 outs, 3-2 pitch. You need to go all the way there.
Well, and you're probably right, Coach. I didn't see what you are right. I was looking at R1, R2. Did that R3? Did he take a big little loop, or was he going down the baseline?
No, I mean, he was going right down the baseline, but he hesitated. You know,
scary.
I mean, you need to stay, 4 or 5 feet outside the baseline,
right.
But you need to be going full speed.
Absolutely.
I mean, nothing to lose.
Absolutely.
I guess it's more important for the runners at first and second, but
yeah, get way out there if you can for the most part. Like you said, 4 or 5 feet at least. But wow, I've seen a lot of balls get hit.
Absolutely.
All right, the hitter is Jacob Palomino, swinging a miss for strike 1.
Palomino hitting in the 9-hole.
Oh, and they're going to call it a strike.
Called the corner.
All right, nothing in 2 with 2 outs. Bases are loaded for Jacob Palomino. The pitcher is Wall, and that one's going to be strike number 3 and out number 3 for the Roswell Coyotes.
Roswell gets 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 33 pitches for the starter Wall. Alamogordo will have Pena, Wall, and Vasquez up when we come back. Coyotes lead this one 3-0 after 1, KSVPTV.com.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of southeast New Mexico.
Calichi's is ready to bring you the coolest dessert in the desert. Desert Ice, a 100% fat-free and dairy-free premium fruit ice that's made daily. Whether in the desert on a cone, a cup, or as a mix-it, Desert Ice is the perfect treat to cool you down when things get hot. Available in fruitastic flavors like mango, strawberry, lemon, and orange. Try it alone, in a cone, or take it to the party zone and mix it in with any Calichi's flavor. Turns out the desert can be a pretty cool place. Get to Calichi's on North Main in Roswell. Roswell's newest spot to chill out.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Coyotes lead 3-0. So the first inning is complete as we begin the top of the second inning here.
Yeah, good first inning for Jacob Palomino. He had 12 pitches, faced 4 batters. 9 strikes, 3 balls, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. So they take that every day and twice on Sunday.
Of course.
And, if he can settle in here, let the defense work and do what he does, he'll get his strikeouts and get his ground balls, fly balls.
All right, the hitter for this inning here is going to be number 1, Pena, facing Jacob Palomino. There's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs for ball 1. And the second pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. So it looks like defensively you have, once again, you have at third base Isaac Loeb, Jack McDonald, Sabino Sanchez at second base, Noah Lynn at first, and the battery is Palomino and Eli Lynn. Outfield-wise, let me get this here. That's a swing and a miss. You have Anchando, Toscano, and Luke Bogle. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. That's going to be fouled back. For strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes with no outs. Spring break here in Roswell, New Mexico. Roswell Independent School District.
A little chilly spring break evening. Nice sunset. Baseball being played under the lights. Gotta love it.
Strike number 3 for the first out. Well, I figured, Coach, you'd be in your swimming pool. You have that heated pool in your backyard and everything, right?
The only pool I have in my backyard is an ice bath for my son.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I'm not getting in it.
I don't blame you. All right, the hitter now is the pitcher. Number 8 is going to be
Kellen Wall.
Kellen Wall. I was calling him Keelan, but it's Kellen Wall.
I think, well, honestly, it could be either.
Okay.
The swing and the miss there. I mean, the double L would definitely be Kellen, but
So solidify.
I think E-L-E-N could be pronounced either way.
Okay. Definitely the last name is Wall. He is up to bat, batting from the left side, and that's a nice bender by Palomino.
Yeah, and he came in ready. I was talking to Coach Lujan. When he came from basketball, he said he was amazed at how quickly he got into, pitching-wise, how quickly he got right where he needed to be, and he gets the second strikeout of the inning right there. When he's on, he's awfully tough to hit.
Well, one other thing with Jacob Palomino, he probably, you know, of course, he was in season with basketball. He broke his left finger?
His left pinky, yeah.
Pinky, and of course, you know, I wonder if he did a little throwing, you know, when he was not on the court. Very possible. So I tell you what, he's throwing well.
He is, just misses there to Vasquez, the 7-hole hitter. Just allowed the one base runner so far.
And that's going to be a little outside. 2 balls and no strikes to the hitter Vasquez. This is the 23rd pitch coming up for approximately the 23rd pitch for Palomino.
That's what I got. And I'm the official, partner.
There you go.
It's not like football. These are the real deal for baseball.
Yeah, every pitch counts. Not that every play doesn't count in football, but
Well, I just meant the stats are
you are the man.
far
coach.
more accurate for baseball than they are for football.
You're talking every pitch. You're clicking.
Absolutely.
It's not a guesstimation, and not that we're guessing, but sometimes you have to.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't know who made a tackle. So the walk delivered to Vasquez. Bring up Crawford, the 8-hole hitter, the right fielder. He's playing first. No, not sure where he's playing.
Number 2, Crawford.
Number 5, Crawford.
So,
Shortstop.
yeah, number 2 is batting right now. That's Caleb Crawford, the junior. And number 5 is Connor Crawford.
So I have the wrong Crawford hitting then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I have it mixed up, but we'll get that confirmation here in just a moment. But I believe that's number 5. Read it correctly. That's Connor Crawford. Yep. Palomino will step off. You have a runner in Vasquez at first base. 2 outs for the Alamogordo Tigers.
And a 0-1 count.
And a 0-1 count. You're right.
Oh, that gets away and will advance the runner. Wild pitch. I think.
Yeah, you know, it's going to have to go down as a wild pitch, but I think, well, Eli has to have that. He has to go ahead and forward block on that. And, you know, they're teaching a lot of different things now, catching-wise, where you're actually trying to keep the glove forward and scooping it up that way. I'm the old traditional guy where you forward block and get that in your chest area because of that right there.
Right. Swing to miss for strike 2, so just like inning number 1, runner at second,
Yep.
and a chance to get out of the inning.
All right, Palomino from the stretch. Once again, takes a look at second base, delivers, and wow, I don't know where that's missing. It must be outside.
Yeah, because I don't think it was low.
Excuse me.
Must have been a little outside. Looks like Eli might be set up a little outside.
And he might be. It probably is. I think Levi does a pretty good job behind the plate. And there's going to be the bender for strike number 3. And the score remains 3-0.
Alamogordo gets no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. 18 pitches from Jacob Palomino. Roswell will have top of the order up. That's Loya, McDonald, Eli Lynn. When we come back, Coyotes in the lead over Alamogordo 3-0 on KSVPTV.com.
To plant or not to plant? That is the question. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Our tomato plants and pepper plants are ready to go. If you plant them now, you might have homegrown tomatoes and peppers before anyone else. Or the frost might kill them. As Clint Eastwood would say, do you feel lucky? You'll either be the smartest gardener in the county or you'll get to replant them all over again. I say go for it. You'll get more practice and we'll get more business. This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company, and I apologize to William Shakespeare.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
thank you to Wakefield Oil Company, 1983, one of our proud sponsors. As we begin the bottom half of the second inning. Top of the order once again, number 8, Isaac Loya, currently 0 for 0. Is that what you have, Coach?
Yeah, he walked his first time up. Fouls that second one off for a 1-1 count here. And this is just like starting over. I mean, you got your leadoff man starting off inning number 2.
Ooh, that's a drive right there for Isaac Loya. He'll have a stand-up single. I'm going to tell you right there, Coach, that looked like he was almost swinging a, I don't know, 7 iron.
Well, a real nice piece of hitting there. And now leadoff man aboard, just like last inning.
Are you a golfer?
I'm a bit of a duffer. Here's Jack McDonald, grounded into the fielder's choice and scored in the first inning. Ball up high. Wall already approaching 70 pitches. Ooh,
that was...
A better throw gets him.
Has to be careful right there. Oh, Isaac Loya, he goes head first into first base, talking with the first baseman.
Ball away, so.
Collazo. That was that ball, Coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
2-0.
Wall delivers.
Shot to the shortstop, and we're going to get the exact same thing as the last inning.
Deja vu, huh?
Yeah. Ground ball fielder's choice. Crawford to Tupper, and the throw over to first. No good, so. Not bad, put the ball in play up the middle, but it will be the first out.
Okay, so had the fielder's choice. I made a little boo-boo there, but that's all right. What'd you call? Ball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eli Lynn singled to left his first time up. Looked at the first pitch down and away for ball 1.
Good job by McDonald as he goes head first into first base. I have about 38 pitches for Wall.
I have 40.
Okay, about right. And that one is deep to center field, but Kiss is there and makes the catch, and McDonald will go as far as the ball allows him to go and returns back to first base. Wow.
Yeah, well hit, but to the deepest part of the field, and if he sends that one down the line, that's probably out. But here it's just a F8, and we'll bring up brother Noah, who his first time up grounded into the fielder's choice.
He can hit it about 2 miles away as well, so if you get it up in the zone to him, he'll do it. There's a bender for strike 1. You know, I'm not real sure exactly how far center field is. I know the corners and the alleys are not, I think they're about 315.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is that about right? And then, of course, deep center, I think right at 385 or so. Maybe a little bigger, but.
Yeah, or farther.
That's 0-2 now. And there is strike 3 as Noah Lynn is caught looking.
All right, Roswell gets no runs, 1 hit, no errors on 11 pitches. Alamogordo will have Tupper, Kiss, and Byers up when we come back. Roswell leads at 3-0. KSVPTV.com.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Welcome back to our yard.
Our yard, my friend.
Oh, you are? Or our yard?
Our yard.
All right. 3-0, the Coyotes do lead here in this contest. Game number 2 coming up for Alamogordo is Tupper, Kiss, and Byers. As we begin the top half of the third inning, the pitcher still is Jacob Palomino. That's going to be popped up high to the left side. And no chance at all, so it'll be a long strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that stayed in the yard. But
Yeah.
I wonder if that hit the pole. I didn't hear it. So Tupper, Kiss, and Byers will be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters.
That almost sounds like a law firm.
Well, if you are in trouble, go to Tupper, Kiss, and Byers.
Oh, that's a nice bender. Strike number 2. Excuse me. Dinner was good. You had some Dion's, Coach?
As did you.
Oh, always, as did I. Wasn't terribly hungry. The pepperoni pizza looked
Got him.
great. Strike number 3. Called strike it is for out number 1.
Yeah, we want to thank Dion's. They're not KSVP sponsor, I don't believe, but they do a whole lot for sports teams here in the Roswell area. You know, they have the nights where they give back a certain percentage of sales between a certain time, and
Sure.
you know, they don't have to do that, and that's just really great.
Actually, we do.
All right, well,
It's going to be 1 ball. So,
I take it back. I stand corrected.
and they do a lot for the community, and they're also a sponsor of KSVP. That's going to be fell back.
Yeah, so if you head over there tonight, actually, is when you can, if you're not at the game, you can head over there between the hours of 5 and 8. Well, you'd have to hurry.
Like Scoot now. If you're not nearby
Yeah,
there now.
call now, and it'll probably count. Get that pickup order. But, yeah, tonight was the baseball night for Dion. So thank you, Dion.
For Roswell, for the Coyotes.
For Roswell baseball,
Yeah.
correct.
And swinging a miss once again to the hitter, number 6, Kiss.
Yeah, great game in game 1, and singled his first time up in this one. He's behind 1-2 in the count to Palomino here.
Yeah, Cade Kiss, good swing. That's going to be ball away.
Probably a little up, too. Kiss a tall. Don't know how tall, but tall hitter. 2-2.
Oh,
Got him.
That's a nice job. Good job. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 out number 2, I should say.
There you go. So 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Palomino, as he might be settling in here. And it will be the 2-hole hitter Byers who sacrificed his first time up.
Strike 1. Called strike.
Laid down a real nice bunt to sacrifice, actually.
I'm just going to tell you, once again, Coach, I'm really, really impressed with Jacob Palomino. He is just a phenomenal athlete as it is anyway, but just coming out of basketball and doing the job that he's doing here tonight.
Well, how about the job that Isaac Loya just did on that ground ball and throw, which was right at us.
Absolutely.
For the third out. And the first ball hit to Isaac, I think, today, but he made the most of it. So Alamogordo, no runs, no hits, no errors, just 10 pitches for Palomino and none left on base. Roswell will have Sanchez, Lujan, Bogle up. When we come back, Coyotes lead Alamogordo 3-0 here in the nightcap, KSVPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
Salvino Sanchez up to bat for the Roswell Coyotes in the middle of the third, actually bottom half of the third inning.
Yeah, and it was Vino with the 2 RBI single, right? His first time up?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Ooh, big cut there, but missed it.
Yeah, Salvino Sanchez 1 for 1, as you mentioned, hit through the 5-6 hole, as you mentioned earlier. And that one's going to be fouled back once again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And you're about 47 pitches for Wall, correct about?
Mm-hmm. Yep, 47.
Okay.
Ball way up. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To the hitter, Salvino Sanchez. And that one's going to be hit to the third baseman. And that one's going to be
short hopped.
Throwing error on the third baseman.
So Pena had it on line, but bounced it in there, and he will have to take the E5 on that one. And Sanchez is aboard for Rico Lujan, who got a hit his first time up as well.
Yeah, smash.
Yeah, line one out to the left. And he'll jump on this if it's close. And I stand corrected. He will look at a called strike.
Well, I believe last year he had 1 or 2 home runs out of this park, didn't he?
He hit 1, yeah.
He hit 1, okay. That's going to be ball in the dirt. Great work by the catcher, DeLanda. Very impressed with this young man, DeLanda.
Yeah, he does a pretty good job back there. And his bat was okay too, at least in his last at bat.
Okay, it looks like they're going to have a conversation. The umpire and oh no, they're not.
No, I think Rico called timeout, or Ernie.
Looked like there was something there on the excuse me, right above the circle there in the batter's box. Looks like Mr. Hobson picked it up, but okay, it looked like maybe Lujan may have called the timeout as well, huh?
Yeah, not sure, but we'll see if this is the best coaching move of the game right here.
Oh, that's going to be a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coyotes do lead 3-0 here in the bottom half of the third inning. Ball downstairs. Salvino Sanchez reaches on an error. Has a comfortable lead at first base. Wall the pitcher as he delivers, and it looks like Lujan might have broke the plane. He does, and there's going to be a strikeout for Wall. So we'll call that a swing and a miss for out number 1.
And here comes Luke Bogle, who walked his first time up. Nearly nearly hit a grand slam, but then walked in a run. Tried to check that swing, but could not.
Swing and a miss.
Coach Lovato telling him to be aggressive.
And there's another bender for a called strike.
So now he's going to have to be aggressive just to stay alive up there.
Kalen Wall doing his job here in the bottom half of the third. Good job by Sanchez reading the ball.
And what are you calling that one?
I'm actually going to call it a wild pitch. What do you think? You going to call it a pass ball?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you know, and again, our angle isn't helping us out much over here, so we're going to call that a wild pitch.
Okay.
May go back and look at the.
We can come back and change it if necessary.
At the broadcast, and I could change it if necessary.
Well, and of course, you know, I think in the near future we're going to have an outfield camera too, so that could help as well. So
hopefully by the next homestand. So.
We'll call it a wild pitch for the meantime.
So Bogle has gone deep into the count again. So another good quality at bat for Luke Bogle. See if he can win it. Called strike 3.
Yeah, and the reason, and another thing too, that last pitch, I know that's a strikeout. That's going to be out number 2 for the Roswell Coyotes, Alamogordo Tigers. DeLanda, kind of studying him a little bit too, and I think he's a pretty good catcher, and you know, I think he moves pretty well back there. And it's sometimes you kind of read the catcher a little bit, and you kind of want to see he's off the plate. I'm going to call that a wild pitch.
There's Manny Anchondo, who is going to look at a called strike of the first pitch. His last time up, he was hit by ball 4.
He sure was, wasn't he? There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 hole for Manny.
Yeah, the Roswell Coyotes, you know, they fell in the last game. They now fall to 4-3 on the year, and of course, currently leading this game. And that's a good job by Sanchez.
Boy, it really is. Got a great jump and just took off. I guess Lujan was thinking if they get him, then we'll start Manny over, but good base running.
Yeah.
Stolen base for Bino.
You read that off the pitcher wall, it seems like. Oh.
Ooh.
Well, you know, Mr. Hobson, he does, you know, he does call JC ball as well. I mean, he does a pretty good job. He's real tight in the zone.
No, he's a very good umpire, in my opinion. Got a good crew out here today.
Yes, very good crew. He fell back.
Good job fighting that one off.
Deuces are wild, 2-2-2.
And they're not holding Bino on, so he needs to be aggressive in case one gets by DeLanda. He can try and score. And there it is, right on cue. And he will score easily.
Yep. I think that's a wild pitch, Coach.
I do too. So Wall, who really, at least in the early going, or the early part of the season, I should say, has been the best pitcher for Alamogordo, has struggled a little bit in the early going here. His pitch count is up all the way. This will be 67 here, and he's not through 3 innings. And a nice at bat for Manny Anchondo, and we're to the 9 hole, and it's Jacob who struck out looking last time, so he's eager to put that at bat behind him. Chance to help himself out here as
Yep, for sure.
Coyotes have gotten out to a 4-0 lead.
Be a called strike. Looks like the Coyotes will be back in action March the 26th.
It's a week from today, Tuesday.
Against Gadsden here.
At our yard.
At our yard. The yard at Roswell High School. Our yard.
Capital R yard. I like it.
Yeah, I
really
do too. I know, I do too. 0-2 the count. That's going to be upstairs. 1-2 now. The count to Palomino. 2 outs. We're here in the bottom half of the third inning. 4-0 is the score.
And once again, DeLanda tells his pitcher, good job, right where we called it.
And there it goes, Anchondo. And Anchondo steals that base easily.
It's now one in scoring position, trying to help himself out. It's Palomino, 2-2 count.
That's going to be an attempted
Throw.
pick.
You know what? I like that pick right there in that situation with the before even another pitch is thrown, because you know he just stole the base or indifference, whichever way you want to call it, and maybe not.
Oh, got to be careful there
on his game. Oh,
yeah, the turnaround pick, the 180. That's going to be swing and a miss for Palomino for strike number 3.
Coyotes do get 1 run, though, on no hits and 1 error. I should say 28 pitches and 1 left on base. Alamogordo will have the 3, 4, and 5 up. That's Collazo, DeLanda, and Pena. When we come back, Coyotes lead 4-0, KSVPTV.com.
April 8th is National Line Worker Appreciation Day. Central Valley Electric Cooperative's linemen work hard to keep the lights on and often do not receive the recognition they deserve. Being a lineman is not a glamorous profession. Most of us can ride out a storm from the comfort and convenience of our home. However, CVE line workers are on call 24/7 in case severe storms or other circumstances cause the power to go out. If you see any lineman, please take the time to say thank you to the power behind your power. CVE would like to thank all line workers for their courage and commitment to powering our communities, not just on Line Worker Appreciation Day, but every day.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, welcome back to Roswell High School, our yard.
Partner, do you have a missing tooth or missing teeth?
Well, you saw how I said that there, huh? Our yard. Oh gosh.
No, I was making reference to Maupin & Brown.
Oh, okay. No, I know. It's about that time. Go get the cleaning, Coach.
That's another great business here in town.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always take care of me and my family.
Yep, same here.
All right, we're going to have Collazo up, who struck out swinging his first time up. Came into the doubleheader as the leading hitter for the Tigers. And Palomino in the dirt to start him off.
See if I can get my hat situated here. You said ball in the dirt for ball 1?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, you know, Palomino, he's pitching from the stretch. Nobody on, and that's okay.
Got him low in the zone there, which is, as you said, Hobson usually a little higher with his zone. But that was a nice pitch there.
Well, and you know, one of the things that you said it multiple times already, too, Coach, is that's going to be a
foul ball.
Nice shot, but it will be foul, and it will bounce over. But from our angle, too, Coach, it's hard to really decide if it's a ball or strike, just because, I mean.
Yeah, we can see up and down.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
But we can't see in or out, really.
I mean.
And that's going to be a base hit.
Yeah, that's a nice shot by Collazo. Looks like he's going to have a stand-up double.
So the liner to right. In there for a double.
I'm about 44 with Mr. Palomino.
44 pitches.
Now coming up is the big hitter, Easton Cash DeLanda.
You know, his name's Easton, which is kind of a baseball name anyway.
Yep.
And then the nickname is Cash, and he's a catcher. I think I just would have gone with Crash, but he was probably Cash before he was a catcher.
That's going to be ball 1 to DeLanda.
I tried to get Eli to take on the Crash nickname, but he wasn't having it or anything.
Well, Easton Cash DeLanda also kind of almost sounds like a professional name there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Another ball. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes.
So you got to love the symmetry of baseball. We played 4 innings, and Jacob Palomino has had a runner at second.
Every inning.
Every inning.
Yep. Oh, that's a balk.
And he is not allowed.
Oh, did he step off?
I guess.
Okay. I saw through my peripheral there. I was like, uh-oh. Not another balk.
Yeah, it hasn't allowed a runner past third, past
second,
I don't believe, and that'll be a chore out with nobody out, but just interesting how the game can be symmetrical like that. There's a foul ball, strike 1.
2-1 the count. Kyle Stu lead 4-0.
They've led every inning of both games. They lost the lead in the last inning of the first game, but really haven't, except the 1 inning where it blew up, they haven't played badly at all.
Yeah, I agree. Palomino is set from the windup. He delivers. Yeah, it's going to be inside, and DeLanda walks. So the Alamogordo Tigers now have runners at first and second base. Hitter now is number 1, Elijah Pena.
And Pena struck out swinging his first time up. And we're going to get the courtesy for the catcher, DeLanda, and that's going to be number 3. And that is
Andrade.
Davian, I assume is how you say that.
Andrade.
I'm not sure how he would have us say either of his names, to be honest with you.
Davian Andrade. All right, there's going to be a pitch. It looks like that's going to be upstairs for ball 1 to Pena. Pena, another popular name.
Baseball name for sure.
For sure. And that one is hit a long way, but a great grab by Abraham Toscano.
And the runner's going nowhere, so that's a great out there.
Tell you what, he made that look pretty easy.
You know he did, because that's a well-hit ball, probably 380-ish.
Oh, easily.
And Toscano played it perfectly, got it in quickly. Runners do not advance, and it's out number 1.
All right, here's Keelan Wall. Ooh, that's a nice cut.
Pitcher with a chance to help himself out here. He did strike out swinging his first time up against Palomino. Back in the second.
Good waist pitch at the very bottom of the plate and away. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Coyotes do lead 4-0. Palomino takes his time. He delivers, and that's going to be ball away. So the Tigers have runners at first and second base. Andrade at first and Collazo at second. Palomino delivers, and that one's going to be hit high, and looks like Bogle will be there and drops it.
So it's going to be the E9
So that's going to be a big, big error.
Yeah, because they could have had an out at second base, I believe.
Yes, I agree with you, Coach. So now just with one out, bases are loaded now with Wall at first, Andrade at second, and Collazo at third base. Coming up to bat now is number 11. Number 7, the seventh hitter, seventh out of 9 is number 11. That's Eric Vasquez.
He walked his first time up. Can't afford that luxury this time. The base is loaded.
Nice pitch, strike number 1.
Yeah, and that's just what Jacob needs to do here. He needs to throw strikes. Unless he gets way ahead, he needs to just throw strikes and hope for ground ball, short fly ball, something like that.
That's a good, see right there, I think that was more of a curveball, but it almost looked like a slider. He was pretty tight there.
And now, I mean, ordinarily you for sure might waste one, but with the bases loaded, curveball just misses. Fine with that pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and I'm okay if he wastes another one. Just make sure if it's in the dirt, take that to the chest. And he does. Good job by Palomino for strike number 3, excuse me. 2 outs.
Yeah, big strike out there, and now the infielders can play back a little more. Can have a chance to get the guy at the plate. It's Crawford. He struck out swinging his first time up. Palomino steps off.
This is Caleb Crawford, so I assume they're brothers, I'm guessing. Connor and Caleb Crawford, or maybe some sort of relative.
No, they're in the same grade. Might be twins.
Maybe twins, maybe, yep.
And Palomino is just flat filling it up right now.
Yeah, looks good up there on the bump.
He is up to 60 pitches, but that's fine for 4 innings. If he can get this one.
Yeah, get out of this inning, you're going to be just fine. Ball upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Top of the 4th, Kyle still lead 4-0.
Again, pitchers can go the max here. I mean, they've got a week until their next game, so.
It's going to be another called strike. He's throwing it. Looks good.
And 1-2. I think with a batter that size, you just got to keep filling it up. Foul back. You know, these little guys, they, you know, if they're disciplined up there, they can draw walks pretty easily. Hard to find that little strike zone. And that's one thing if nobody's on or if bases aren't loaded, but I think you got to be as accurate as you can be right here.
Oh, and the curveball just misses. And
Just
again,
misses.
I'm telling you right now, just misses. Wow. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are loaded for Alamogordo. There is the pitch, and he struck him out for out number 3.
Big strikeout for Jacob Palomino as they strand 3. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 25 pitches. Top of the order coming up for Roswell. They lead it as we head to the bottom of the 4th, 4-0. KSVPTV.com and Coyote Baseball.
Check it out. Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to life and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
All right, welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Mark Sandoval, Kelly McDonald here at our yard at Roswell High School. 4-0 is the score. And coming up to bat is the top of the lineup, Isaac Loya, Kelly McDonald. Jack
Mark
McDonald.
Sandoval?
Yeah, there you go. I was going to say Kelly McDonald on deck.
No, we're much better off with Jack on deck.
Yeah.
Isaac walked and singled to left of the rocket line drive. So he'll be looking to get on base again for the third time.
All right, and there's the pitch now by Wall, and that one's going to be a little dribbler to second base, 4-3, and the out. Again, tendencies, he's going to swing on the first pitch.
Yeah, he's aggressive. He likes to go after if it's.
And I don't blame him.
If it's there, I mean, it works for him.
Yep.
So here's Jack, who has hit into a fielder's choice twice. So 0 for 2 in this one.
Strike one, McDonald. Yeah.
Ball inside there.
Is it the ball there? Okay. This Keelan Wall, he throws well. A nice rope by McDonald to the right side. Telling you right there. That's a shot.
Yep, nice piece of hitting there.
Yep, absolutely.
Now he'll try to get 90 more feet out of it as Eli comes up.
So did he surpass? Is he leading in stolen bases now?
I think still tied, but yes.
With Greathouse?
No, with Loya now.
With Loya, okay. Yeah. Greathouse was amongst the leaders.
He was.
Okay.
But now I think Jack and Loya are tied. I don't have the stats from last game in there. Ooh, there's a hard hit ball.
I love that hit right there. Go ahead, and there's McDonald.
Oh, and it's by the outfielder. McDonald's don't slide, score.
Oh, he didn't see it. He missed Coach Lujan. That's all right.
Did he miss the sign there?
Well, he was running, and Coach was telling him, let's go, and I don't think he was already starting a slide when that happened.
So we'll go down as a single. A single by Lynn.
Mm-hmm. And then a field-in error.
On Byers, yes.
On Byers. Okay, and there's Noah Lynn now. Oh. Strong kid. Strong kid.
Yeah, if he can just get the bat where he wants it, he can just push that ball over the fence, and obviously looking to do that here with less than 2 outs and 2 in scoring position. Like to see him try to go opposite way with it, but
just like that, just straighten it out. So it's going to be another strike. 0-2 with 1 out. Coyotes do lead 4-0.
Noah had 1 home run. I think it was just 1 last year, but it was an opposite field home run in this park.
Oh, no, I don't think he broke the plane. Nope, that's a great call by the official.
So they're going to
the umpire right there. Yep, that's a great job.
Well, and a great job by Noah to somehow keep that bat from breaking. So it's going to be 1-2. A new life for Noah. Noah came into the game as the Coyotes' leading hitter, but did struggle at the plate in the last game, so I think Eli actually went ahead of him in between the doubleheader.
Yeah, very impressed by the umpire there. That's a great job. That's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. That will be the second out.
And it'll be up to Bino not to strand these first 2 runners.
Yeah, Bino is 1 for 2. Singled on a line drive to left field and hit a ground ball and reaches on an error by the third baseman. Speaking of third baseman, that's going to be another error by the third baseman. So 2 runs will score as McDonald and Anchondo. And Savino Sanchez will be on second base.
So I'll tell you what, put the ball in play and good things can happen.
Sure.
As Pena with the throwing error. And it does score 2 runs.
Yeah, and 2 big runs, by the way, 6-0 with 2 outs. You're still here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Now it is going to be Rico Lujan, who was 1 for 2, had a drive in the 1st inning. Just like that, and great effort.
Nice play by the shortstop, but it's going to be an infield single.
Yeah, good effort by Caleb Crawford. But that is a rope by Rico Lujan.
Yeah, just to knock it down. If he doesn't knock it down, I mean, that's a run-saving play there.
Yep.
You know, it's not an out. It's a run-saving play.
Okay, coming up to the plate now is number 7, Luke Bogle.
Luke walked and then struck out looking.
It's going to be a nice pitch by Wall for strike 1. And Bogle wanted that one.
Kind of tied him in a knot there.
It's going to be a call strike. So nothing in 2 with 2 outs. Score is 6-0. Coyotes have runners at first and third base, and look at Lujan as he is going to extend. And he's going to go ahead and just give it to him.
Yep, and that's a stolen base.
Well, it's going to be a foul ball, so he's coming back.
Oh, yeah, he does have to come back on the foul ball. So is that going to be a stolen base or defensive indifference in that situation?
You know what? I think it's going to have to be a defensive indifference is what I'm going to guess. I don't know if you can get that as a stolen base. What's your opinion?
I mean, there's no effort to stop you for sure. Now, I think if they try to get you, then it's a stolen base if you don't get out.
Right.
But I don't think that can be a stolen base.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think that has to be indifference.
And we'll have to look that up. This is a new one here. That's his.
They're doing it again.
Now, one thing is, if he stops, I believe that's an out.
If he stops?
If you go halfway and stop?
Because you go clear out of the base path like that?
Well, not necessarily clear out of the base path, but if you stop in the middle part, well, and there's a lot of. Oh,
hit him.
It's going to be an HP. Now, here's the thing. You come set. You step off the rubber. Then you can plant and you can stop. And then.
Oh, I thought you were talking about if the
runner R1.
Stops.
Yeah, if the runner stops. Okay, so you have a pickoff move. You step off the rubber. Then the runner can stop. You have to maintain a motion, I believe. But I'm going to look that one up, too. This is a couple of things I have to look up I'm not sure of. Believe it or not.
Oh, partner.
But I'm pretty certain on it.
So swing and a miss and a foul ball gets Manny Anchondo in an 0-2 hole. As we discuss the minutia of the rules here. He was hit by a pitch and walk, so he's made it on base both previous at bats.
See, with Lujan, but you see he continued in motion. I didn't see him stop.
No, they and when they run that play, they stay
right.
moving.
Their feet are moving.
So
as
that
long as
must be part of it.
Yeah, perfect. And that's what I'm saying. There's going to be the fielder's choice, 6-4 for the third out. So that is correct then. We'll look it up just to confirm, but you have to stay in motion. You can't just stop. All right, it's going to be the third out, Coach.
The third out is correct.
Ground ball, 6-4, fielder's choice.
All right, so Roswell gets 2 more. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, 3 left on base. And Alamogordo will have Tupper, Kiss, and Byers, the law firm of, when we come back. KSVPTV.com.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to Smart Home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber-to-home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
To plant or not to plant? That is the question. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Our tomato plants and pepper plants are ready to go. If you plant them now, you might have homegrown tomatoes and peppers before anyone else. Or the frost might kill them. As Clint Eastwood would say, do you feel lucky? You'll either be the smartest gardener in the county or you'll get to replant them all over again. I say go for it. You'll get more practice and we'll get more business. This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company, and I apologize to William Shakespeare.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com. Kyle baseball. It is 6-0 as we begin the top half of the 5th inning.
Tupper, the batter, he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He looks at the first pitch for a strike.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Fouls the next one off for strike 2. Yeah, I have to look into that. I'm curious as well. Have to get, maybe you can ask Hobson
on his opinion as well. Just to see, like I said, it just depends. Like I said, rules change all the time, but I know at one time you were not able just to stop. You had to stay in motion. Even if your feet are moving, you're in motion. You're still moving.
Well, and if I were you, and I had been in softball for so many years, it would be really hard. You know, you started baseball, went to softball.
Yep.
It would be hard for me to keep all that, all that straight on those, you know, the minute details.
Absolutely. 3 balls and a strike.
I've got 2 and 2, but
what do you have here? 3 balls and a strike?
I've got 2 and 2. I don't think the scoreboard is right.
It's 2 and 2. You're right. So 2 balls and 2 strikes with no outs. Kyle's due lead. There you go.
Good job by the crack game staff here at our yard.
Our yard. Now it's full.
Now it's full count is correct. And Palomino, that was 70 pitches.
Not bad.
As we're in the 5th. No, that's sufficient enough.
Yep.
That should be able to get you through 7.
And that's going to be a swing and a miss for out number 1.
Strikeout number 9 for Palomino against just 2 walks and 2 hits. No runs, so real nice outing for Jacob here.
Yeah, I'm just going to, I got about 71 pitches is what you have about?
Exactly.
Okay. Kind of curious to find out, 4.1 innings pitched, trying to find out how many strikeouts he has in this ball game.
Well, if you were listening to your partner, I just said.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry.
That he had 9 strikeouts.
How many?
9.
9, okay. Sorry, I was
trying
to figure out this game changer here. It's
I have to give you a hard time.
That's
when
great.
you
I
do
love
things like that.
I love it.
I can't let it slide.
Well, that's 2 for you.
That's 2 tonight.
You got 2 jabs in today, so that's great.
All right, I'll leave you alone.
No, I love it. I love it because that right there, my friend, is 1 ball and 1 strike. If you didn't give me a heck, then guess what? Then it wouldn't be worth a darn. That's what it's about.
Nice pitch.
That's going to be a called strike. Strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. If you just heard me, I didn't hear you. And I think Luke Lynn actually had 11 strikeouts against Alamo at the Alamogordo Invitational or Alamogordo Tournament, whatever that's called, right?
He might have today as well. I mean, he was in double digits today as well. So, yeah, that part's not the issue.
Got an update from Lovington. I'll give you that score here in just a moment as Palomino is set in or from the stretch, and that's going to be high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the Lady Coyotes softball team is in Lovington as they are losing 8-0 bottom of the 5th.
Called strike 3, and Palomino is in double digits for strikeouts with 10. 2 gone here, top of the 5th.
And how many strikeouts? No, I'm just kidding, Coach. 10 strikeouts for Jacob. Doing a great job here tonight.
So here's Brody Byers, who sacrificed and grounded out.
That's a nice pitch for strike 1.
You know, so much of pitching is confidence, and once you get it going, it can be so useful, and then once you lose it, boy, it can take you right down.
Sure can. That's a nice pitch.
Got him in the 0-2 hole here. Defense is back and waiting, but chance to strike out the side here, and he does. With the swing and a miss.
Number 11, huh?
Number 11 on strikeouts. So Alamogordo, no runs, no hits, no errors, 15 pitches, strikes out the side. Roswell will have Palomino, Loya, McDonald up when we come back. KSVPTV.com.
Jennifer here from Trustmark Roofing, and I know you've heard me say that you can trust Trustmark, but I want you to know what that looks like in real life. A few years ago, we installed a beautiful new roof for an older woman who was recently widowed. She was an artist, and colors were really important to her. So when she said she didn't like the color of a brand new roof, we took that seriously. She had picked the color and signed off on it, but I just kept thinking, if she's going to walk into her house every day and be disappointed, then we're just going to redo it. So we did. We ripped that beautiful new roof off and replaced it with a slightly different color, and she was thrilled. Yes, it cost us quite a bit of money to make her happy, but I want you to know you can trust Trustmark to make it exactly right every time. If you have any roofing needs, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Wait.
All right, we are back. Coyote baseball 6-0, bottom half of the 5th inning. It is 8:40 here, March 19, 2024. The hitter is going to be Jacob Palomino.
Palomino 0 for 2 strikeouts. As well as he has pitched, still hadn't got it going hitting, but he is a good hitter, so it will come.
Oh, that's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. And there it is. That's a nice shot. What a drive, but what a grab.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lines out right into Pena's glove, and just tough luck. I mean, hit the ball hard, line drive, and You're out anyway, but he needs to concentrate on the defense right now anyway.
Make it 12 strikeouts, correct? Coming up.
Yeah, that's what he needs to worry about. Strikeout number 12.
Isaac Loya, 1 for 2 at the plate tonight. Draws ball number 1.
Walk, single, a ground out. Fouled out of play.
Yeah, that's. I'm just kind of playing. Got quiet there for a second because I'm kind of thinking about that in my head. There's something there. I'm certain.
Fooled on the bender on that one though.
Yeah.
1 and 2 to Loya now.
And that's going to be a close one. Fooled me on that one.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes now.
Must have been outside though.
Had to have been. And that's going to be inside. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Wall still pitching.
Oh,
and that's going to be strike number 3.
Loya thought he walked, but it will be a called strike 3.
I'm sorry, Coach. We have a different pitcher, sir. That's Cade Kiss.
Shoot.
Started the inning there, so.
Yeah, we missed it.
Yep.
Oh, well.
We caught it in time. We can go back and adjust. It's going to be ball 1 to Jack McDonald. That's up high. Ball 2.
Jack grounded into fielder's choice in consecutive at-bats and singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to the right side. But he's going to have a 3-0 count to work with here. And I'm thinking that the green light is not very green. And even if it was, I'm not sure he's going after it.
100 to 1 that he will take it anyway, right? I win.
As he should.
You win, yep. Yeah, now I'm just going back again, just thinking as if the delay still. I'm almost certain, Coach. I'm going to bet you a Dion sandwich.
All right. That he has to keep moving?
He has to keep moving. He has to stay in motion. I know it's a big leadoff, but once you attempt to steal.
All right, here's Eli Lynn. Has a single, a fly out to center field, and another single.
Yeah, 2 for 3. Eli, strong kid. And there it is right there. Nice shot to the right side. Jack McDonald around second, around third, and headed for home, and he is safe. And look at Eli Lynn. He thought he was going to go to third. He says, I'm not. I'm going to stay right here where I'm at.
Yeah, and that, you call that a line drive.
Sure it was. You gave him the single?
I think you have to give him the single on it.
That's what I did.
And I think the bobble, I think you have to have a fielding error for Jack to score.
You're right.
On the center fielder and moving Lynn to second.
I think you're right, sir.
Ooh.
And that is going to be on Chondo, correct?
Amador.
Amador.
And it will be a straight. No, that ball got away, right?
Wasn't looking.
Yeah, I think that's a. I think we have to call that one a pass ball.
Okay. So at center field now, I'm trying to get these changes. Not sure who's at center field right now. Do you?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Since Kiss came into pitch.
That's going to be a bender for ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. 7-0 in favor of the Coyotes. let's see what happens here as Lynn hits to Pena, and Pena delivers to Collazo for the third out.
All right, Coyotes add one more. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error on 18 pitches. Alamogordo will have 3, 4, and 5 up. That's Collazo, DeLanda, Pena. When we come back for the top of the 6th, Coyotes lead this one 7-0. KSVPTV.com.
Artesia General Hospital's family practice providers support the healthcare needs of every member in your family, no matter their age. With locations in Artesia and Carlsbad, our compassionate experts offer a full range of primary services and can help manage chronic conditions, treat illness and injury, and coordinate specialty care. Whether you need a medical provider for your entire family or are getting on track with your annual checkup, we're here for you. Reach out today at artesiageneral.com/family. Are you or a loved one having a hard time getting to your medical appointments? At Artesia General Hospital, we believe that transportation should never be a barrier to good health. That's why we're excited to announce our new non-emergency medical transportation services. Each of our vans is wheelchair accessible, and our friendly certified drivers go the extra mile by meeting you at your doorstep and ensuring a comfortable ride to your Artesia General Hospital services. Rides are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your ride today by visiting artesiageneral.com/transportation or calling 575-736-8211.
Welcome back to KSVP TV.com. Excuse me, Coyotes lead 7-0. And you were exactly right, Coach. I got it taken care of there. Coming up to bat for the Alamogordo Tigers is Collazo, DeLanda, and Pena. The count is
1-1. Started off with a strike, called strike and a ball. Oh, Bender got away from him a bit there.
So Kenny was saying they can do whatever they want. The runner can do whatever they need to do. So
foul back for strike 2, 2-2 the count.
You know, maybe it's on a pick, but I'm going to find that out.
All right, Palomino up to 84 pitches. This will be 85 in 5 innings of work. Nice pitch, called strike 3. And that will bring up DeLanda, who's 0 for 1. Flied out to center and walked.
So I have 86.
I have 85.
85, okay. All right, DeLanda. Facing Palomino. Palomino still throwing some gas here in the 6th inning here.
Oh, absolutely. 86 pitches, 56 of those for strikes, allowed just 2 hits, 2 walks, 12 Ks. As that one gets fouled back for strike 2.
87 pitches, okay. The same defense for the Coyotes. That one's going to be popped up way high, and it looks like that's going to be out of play.
Yeah, Eli gave Chase kind of jogged over there, but I think he knew it was out pretty quickly, just making sure. Good habit to get into as a catcher.
I agree. All right, so Palomino continues throwing from the stretch. Excuse me. And there's the pitch and the bender. Oh, just a bit outside.
Yeah, I like it, though. That's one that they'll usually chase 0-2, especially right after they've hit a foul ball. just missed again.
Yep. You know, I was up right before the game. I went to go get the lineup from Alamogordo, and I stood up next to DeLanda. Good-sized kid.
Yeah, he's a good-sized kid.
Very athletic. Right. 2-2 the count. There's the pitch, and has to be outside a bit because there's no arguing from anybody there.
Yeah, it must not have been that close. No groan or anything.
Yeah. That's going to be ball 4.
Lost him after having him down 0-2. So just the third walk, I believe, for Palomino.
And now they're going to have a courtesy runner.
Will it be number 3?
I believe it will be number 3.
Davion Andrade.
That's correct. So there is no Lenny's going to go back to
but
first
I hear
base.
them yelling Davin, so maybe it's Davin.
Davin, huh?
Called strike there to
So
Pena.
Davin. All right. Davin Andrade. Okay, strike 1. Strike 2 on the swing.
All right, strikeout, a ground ball. What the Coyotes are looking for here. Coyotes just haven't had a whole lot of plays in the infield this game, but they almost get one there. That's a foul ball down the line.
Okay, the count is 0-2 now with 1 out. Coyotes still lead 7-0. Top of the 6th inning. They're saying, come on, Gavin. It's going to be a ball up. Or Davin.
I think they're saying Davin. I mean, you and I have been in education a long time. We've seen some crazy spellings of names before.
That's for sure.
Ooh,
that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs for the Coyotes.
13 Ks for Palomino. And here's a wall. Struck out swinging, reached on an error by the right fielder last time.
And you hear Coach Lovato saying, your way, Luke Bogle.
Luke Bogle.
Ball 2. To the starting pitcher at the time is Wall, and I'm assuming Wall may have went out to center field.
Yeah, I think we can assume that.
Two balls, no strikes. There's the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Looks like Palomino is just getting stronger as he pitches.
Little Nuke Lelouch action out there. Your last 5 pitches are faster than your first 5. Woo, boy.
Sure doesn't look like it. Come on, son, go ahead and do what you're supposed to do right here. Get you 14 strikeouts. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Let's see what Palomino does here with the bender, and he does. 14 strikeouts for the young man.
No runs, no hits, no errors for Alamogordo. Nobody left on base. 22 pitches for Palomino. Roswell will have Sanchez, Lujan, Bogle up when we come back. Coyotes take a 7-run lead, 7-0 into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back.
Calici's is ready to bring you the coolest dessert in the desert. Desert Ice, a 100% fat-free and dairy-free premium fruit ice that's made daily. Whether in the desert on a cone, a cup, or as a mix-it, Desert Ice is the perfect treat to cool you down when things get hot. Available in fruitastic flavors like mango, strawberry, lemon, and orange. Try it alone, in a cone, or take it to the party zone and mix it in with any Calichi's flavor. Turns out the desert can be a pretty cool place. Get to Calichi's on North Main in Roswell. Roswell's newest spot to chill out.
April 8th is National Line Worker Appreciation Day. Central Valley Electric Cooperative's linemen work hard to keep the lights on and often do not receive the recognition they deserve. Being a lineman is not a glamorous profession. Most of us can ride out a storm from the comfort and convenience of our homes. However, CVE line workers are on call 24/7 in case severe storms or other circumstances cause the power to go out. If you see any lineman, please take the time to say thank you to the power behind your power. CVE would like to thank all line workers for their courage and commitment to powering our communities, not just on Line Worker Appreciation Day, but every day.
All right, welcome back to our yard here at Roswell High School. Coyotes do lead 7-0 as we begin the bottom half of the 6th inning. Coming up to bat is number 12, Savino Sanchez. 1 for 3 tonight.
Yeah, but he's been on base every time. He had that 2 RBI single, and he reached on air the next 2 times.
By the third baseman.
By the third baseman, that's correct.
Ball 1. Like a strike one. Called strike. Look like Luke Lynn.
Yeah, he's just staying warm. He's not going in.
I think that's smart.
Well, he can't go in. Well, I guess he could go in.
8 pitches.
For 8 pitches, yeah.
Yep.
Swing and a miss from Bino. So these are 1-2 hole.
And that's going to be foul to the fence.
Well, he's warming up his brother Noah Lynn, so perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Well,
perhaps Noah's going to be available to close. I think I would stay with Jacob, but there's called strike.
And that's going to be a drop ball, but DeLanda touches Sanchez for the confirmation.
It's going to bring up Rico Lujan, who has a couple of singles today and a strikeout swinging.
So it looks like the umpire had a little discussion there with Sanchez. I don't know if Sanchez said something.
Well, I hope not after what happened in our last game.
Yeah.
Foul ball for strike 1.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's saying give us some balls. Okay. I don't see that happening, but.
Heads up, heads up. Stayed up there.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Went into a tire, huh?
And we're caught in the tarp. Foul ball.
Oh, yeah, that's what he was saying. It's give me some balls, give me some balls. Okay.
It would be out of character for.
I don't see that happen.
For Bino to say something to the
stand corrected.
Umpire. Not that it couldn't happen. Never say never. You know, we as parents, we learn very quickly. You never say my kid would never do that, you know. Because they'll prove you wrong every time.
Real quick, right? So you're saying you've been a parent a little too long, Coach?
It's got it even at 2-2. They just got 1 strike up there on the scoreboard, but I've got 2.
We're going to make some shirts that said, my kid will do that.
There you go.
$31 the count?
I think it's 32.
32? There it is, 32. Okay. 32 to count to.
Got him looking.
They're saying Luke Bogle, and that's not correct.
Yeah, it is.
The struck out was Lujan.
Oh, yeah. Bogle's up now.
Now it's Bogle. There you go.
So 2 strikeouts looking here in the bottom of the 6th for the Coyotes. And Luke Bogle will try to not make it 3 for 3. He's swinging and missing the first pitch, though.
Okay, gotcha. And there goes Lujan, hit up the middle. Excuse me, Bogle, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, and that is a perfectly placed ground ball.
Sure was.
And Manny Anchondo to the plate. Manny's has been hit by a pitch, walked, and grounded into a fielder's choice.
Emmanuel Anchondo.
It's almost St. Patty's Day. We could sing "Oh Manny Boy" for him if you want to.
Ball one. St. Patrick's Day.
Called strike there.
And the luck of the Irish, Coach. You celebrate the luck of the Irish?
Absolutely.
Little Guinness.
Well, yes.
There you go.
Oh, come on.
And that's going to be a overthrow there. So there's Bogle is going to go to third base.
So he will get the steal, and he will be safe on the fielding error by DeLanda. Now all of a sudden Anchondo with a 1-2 count has a runner at third.
Chance for him to get an RBI, and nope, that's going to be a called strike and the third out.
So the Roswell Coyotes go down on 3 called strikeouts. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error on 17 pitches. Alamogordo will have Vasquez, Crawford, and Tupper up for the top of the 7s. Coyote leads 7-0. KSVPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
All right, we are back. Top of the 7th inning here in game number 2 as the Roswell Coyotes lead this contest 7-0. Palomino is going to try to go the distance as he has strike 1.
Yeah, and he's been very, very good. 14 strikeouts, no runs, and just 3 walks. And he started this one off with 2 called strikes.
Yeah, the hitter is number 11, Vasquez. Eric Vasquez batting from the right side here. Let's see what Palomino does, if he's going to do the traditional curveball with 2 strikes, or if he's going to go with the heater. And he does with the curveball and just misses.
Just misses. Yeah, I don't know. 7-run lead, 7, 8, 9. I'm probably just going fastballs.
I'm saying let your defense play behind you. You have 14 strikeouts right now. And
I mean, strikeouts are kind of fascist anyway, right? Just hit some ground balls.
That's right.
More democratic.
All right. Palomino from the stretch once again. There is the pitch.
Got
and
him.
15 strikeouts in this ball game for Palomino. Wow.
Well, I mean, that's all but 3 of his outs. I mean, that's pretty dominant pitching performance. Brings up Crawford, is 0 for 2. He struck out swinging and struck out looking.
The kid looks good.
Swing
Wow.
and a miss.
He's on fire. I'm telling you, this kid looks good. 15 strikeouts in this contest.
Yeah.
It's Palomino again. And that's going to be a ball just a bit outside.
And I will correct it. All but 4 of his outs, not all but 3. But still, that's just about as dominant as you can ask for a pitcher to be. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, I'm going to be real curious. You might have said it once or twice already, maybe 3 times, but I was kind of studying the batter here, kind of wondering how many hits he's allowed. And look at that, 16 strikeouts.
He is working on a 2-hitter.
2-hitter, okay.
Yeah. Did he swing at that one?
He did. So the Coyotes 1 out away from winning game number 2.
Yeah, only had 5 base runners.
About 109 pitches.
I got him at 111, and that was 112.
Okay.
So should have just enough here to finish this out.
I said less than 15. And that one's going to be up high, and let's see if Isaac Loya will catch the ball, and he does, and that'll end the ball game. Coyotes win 7-0. And, man, what a job that young man has done. Jacob Palomino. I'll let you talk about that here in your statistics. You ready to rock and roll, or you want to go ahead and call it?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we'll talk Alamogordo first. Alamogordo started with Wall, came in for 4 innings, gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, 3 of them earned, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. Kiss came in, gave up 1 run on 2 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. 2 wild pitches for Wall, 2 hit batsmen for Wall. Hitting for Alamogordo, those 2 hits, 1 by Kiss and 1 by Collazo, that was it. 2 walks were drawn by DeLanda, and Vasquez drew a walk, but other than that, it was pretty much just all strikeouts for the Alamogordo hitters here in game number 2. Pitching for the Coyotes, Jacob Palomino goes the distance, gets the win, gets the shutout. Just 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 16 strikeouts for the junior. He did have 1 wild pitch, 113 total pitches, 74 of those for strikes. Hitting for the Coyotes, Isaac Loya 1 for 3, Jack McDonald 1 for 3 and scored 3 runs. Eli Lynn 3 for 4. Bino Sanchez 1 for 4, but 1 RBI. I only have down for 1 RBI. Rico Lujan 2 for 4, 1 for 2 for Bogle. Coyotes had 9 hits overall for those 7 runs, just 3 RBI on those, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts. And stolen bases in the game on Chondo, Bogle, Lujan, Sanchez, each with 1. And that's it.
All right. Well, Coyotes lose the first game and win the nightcap with a score of 7-0. The Alamogordo Tigers now will fall to 4-4 on the year. Their next game will be on March 25th at 4 p.m. and at 6 p.m. And that game will be at Alamogordo against the Portales Rams. And for the Roswell Coyotes, Roswell Coyotes will now improve their record to 5-3. March 26th, they will play Gaston, and March 28th against Santa Teresa. That game will be at Roswell High School. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this out. Safe travels back to Alamogordo or wherever your destination is going to be. We'll see you next time, and it's always great to be a Coyote. Have a good night.